My name is Angelia, and I wrote this book because I would like for others to see that there is no excuse for unforgiveness. There is no excuse to say that they hurt me so bad till I don't want to forgive. When I look back on everything that I've went through, I realized that God's plan is more important than my plan. I believe that if you release unforgiveness, then you allow yourself to be liberated. You allow yourself to be free. You allow yourself to come to a place in your relationship with God that He's able to do more in your life. And the only reason why He can't is because you have put up a defense. And you saying that nobody else can get there because you've been hurt there before and you won't allow nobody else to open that chapter of your life to hurt you again. You will never be able to function at your fullest potential if you don't forgive. I know because I tried it. The state of forgiveness allows you to be free and allow God to take you to new levels in your life. The first thing that you have to do is make a choice. Make a choice that I don't want to be in this place of unforgiveness no more. I want to live in liberty. I want to be free. It's a choice that you make, and that choice that you make is to free you and allow you to operate in liberty and to be who God called you to be. When you trust people and they hurt you, that is one of the most painful things that can ever happen to a person. And when you continue to trust people and they violate that trust, then that hurts. But when you read God's word and you realize that God is causing all this to work together for your good, and it's going somewhere, it's to make you better. So instead of you staying in that place of unforgiveness and bitterness and holding on to it, then I need to release it and let it go. And I need to be healed in order for other people, to hear my story and be healed as well. One of the most challenging things in my book is losing a son. And losing my son I was in a place where I kind of blamed God for not saving him and for not protecting him. When you get to that place in your life where, I've got to release everything and forgive in order to move forward. This is where I knew that I had to forgive in order to be who God had called me to be in this major chapter of my life. So I realized that the plan that God had for me was even greater than that. And for me to get past it, I had to know my purpose in it all. I had to know why did I allow myself to hand over my son to somebody that couldn't keep him. But God let me know that in everything that we go through in life is so that we can become who He called us to be. The kingdom assignment that we have in life is so much greater than who we are when we look in the mirror. I went through a year of just praying and crying out and talking to God so that I could get to that place where I really needed to be in forgiveness. Because we can say we forgive, we can go to church every Sunday, but still there is something on the inside of you that's missing. I was lacking something. I was like, Lord, I don't feel the way I used to feel, but I went to church anyway. And as God continued to minister to my heart, then I was able to release everything. I was like, I'm going to release it all. I'm going to surrender everything because I want to truly be who you called me to be. And God let me know that it was all working up to a forgiveness where somebody needed to forgive God and not hold him responsible for what happened, but to trust him even more, and to know that we couldn't do it in our own strength, but to trust that it's his strength, that when we surrender to him, it's his strength that does it. So I thank God for that, to know that I never forgave in my own power. I never forgave in my own control. I never forgave in my own strength, but I forgave in his strength. It was his power, his love, and his grace that got me to the place that I am today, and I'm thankful. So I pray that this book encouraged you to know that the same God that empowered me with this love and grace and strength, that he will do the same for you. I made a choice to glorify God through my pain. Not in my own strength, not in my own power, not in my own love, but it was in his grace, in his love, in his power, and in his strength. And I want you to know that if I can live that life and forgive, you too can forgive. So I encourage you to forgive, live, and allow God to be glorified through your story.
Be like this. The Lord will perfect that concerning me. Sooner or later, it will turn.